anyways, as far as everything else going, I just probably have a bunch of other guys that I would consider maybe like cleaners or whatever, and they're like more than just a friend, but they're not enough feelings to be considered a boyfriend or anything, but we just want to spend time and maybe something that's kind of obviously more than just a friendship. I mean, as far as like other things, like what if it was just sex or a date or whatever, but anyways, and part of it I broke up at least with two of them in the past. I mean, two of them in the past month. I mean, just one just about a day ago, and another one like a while ago. And I think I'm just realizing that I'm probably a little bit overbearing to some of these guys, but I can't help it. I mean, I just basically hate the fact that they like me one minute and they just don't want anything to do with me the next minute, or whatever the case may be, I mean, I'm not really like that, and then as far as like this one guy, I kind of mentioned on my blog about just a couple of weeks ago that I kind of told him off that I'm done with you. You can't get me back, even if you beg for me back. Like that's never gonna really happen. But then, like I said, it might, because usually some of these guys that I would tend to be a little overbearing or clingy or whatever, and they end up beginning to miss me after a while. Once I leave them alone for a certain period of time, they start to miss me for some reason. They start to kind of miss all these little things about me, or certain things, and sometimes I think I get real suckered into people that are that way, that really want me back, but I'm always apprehensive about getting guys back like that, just as anybody else would be, after being all that apprehensive about letting someone back in, and they really want in, and opposed to like all that. But then, if they actually really cared for me, they probably would, but they probably would at least do a little bit more, try to tell me like how much they can handle me or not, instead of running around not speaking to me for a while, just because they just want me to slow everything down a little bit, And then, like I said, I'm considered to be a little shy, but I'm very straightforward a little bit. I can be very straightforward about telling people what it is I want and what it is they want with it, but it's definitely more telling people what it is I don't want. And anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm just probably gonna stop for a while, I mean, there's nothing really else for me to do vlogging about,